Oh yeah.
What happens is the rock goes like this, and it's all eroded. People come from all over to
You're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what happens when we eat first with our eyes, then we eat with what we smell comes in, and the last thing actually is with taste. So what we try to do is to blend all kinds of different flavors and smells. So when you take a look with basil, you can right away just, I mean, there's something about it. So then you bring that into, right? So then you take that, and then you take something like cloves. So then you start blending.
Oh, that smells so good together.
Right? So we know that by adding certain spices to certain herbs, that it will also raise inside the body the heat. So it causes your metabolism to work faster. The other thing are the oils from the different nuts. So if you're doing some sort of a dish, okay. So anyway, so then we go through all of the different spices, and some of them you will notice with, say, the tarragon and the basil, we've got a licorice happening here.
Oh my goodness, I never knew that.
Oh.
I've watched her cook.
So when you cook, you start to think of all the different flavors that way, from licorice, so it's spicy and sweet, savory, all of that kind of stuff. We know for a fact that there's certain things, chocolate. Chocolate is good for us. It's the aphrodisiac that goes back to goddess times. Neroli, which is your orange, is another. Also, it works on the erogenous zones, your libido. It brings in a whole other aspect. So you start doing things like orange and chocolate, which we all know. The other one, and the ultimate one, is rose. So one of the favorite things is you can buy actually rose water. We throw fresh rose petals into salads. So the aphrodisiac salad actually is all kinds of flowers. And then you start adding in your spices. And the other thing which is interesting is that men are attracted to different spices versus women. We tend to be spicy and sweet. Men tend to, this is juniper, and I'm not sure if you can get it, but they tend to be, there's almost a masculine, you can tell. It's a...
like a gin.
Like a gin.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what it comes from. Gin. So they will tend to prefer more the peppers. And again, you just play with food. So you can do gin and peppermint right? When you're making stuff up. Ginger is another one. Lavender is another one. So you just play. And you can, you know, yeah. So when you're cooking in the kitchen as a couple, you know, you should go back and forth between each other. Do I like this? Do I like that? We all know that the dried fruits from the Middle Eastern parts of the world also have all of their energy that they can give you. And they also have the natural sugars when they're in a dried state. And yeah, so you just play around. This is bee pollen. And so you start looking at that for, you need energy boosting, you know, that kind of stuff, so you don't deplete it. So you can do bee pollen. Coconut is another natural that's already out there, very healthy. And something that I don't have here, goji berry is another dried berry that you can find pretty much, most of these you can find pretty much everywhere or have access to them from everywhere that you are in the world. And then you can grow herbs. Herbs always are much better in a natural state. They're not as intense, say, as you would find in a dry state. And you can pick up the flavors more.
Oh yeah, just breaking them open. And,
Yep, yep.
Beautiful.
For sure.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Good.
Eat your health.
I love how you always did these like these fried.